Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. You know what? It's funny, as good as James Harden is in the regular season, it kind of make you wonder. And you going to ask this question. When it's all said and done, when James Harden is career over, what are we going to say about him? What is going to be our true thoughts about James Harden? Was he a stat stuffer that only cared about his stats and he put everything under his stats? As long as he averaged a certain amount of points, it was all good for him. But you wonder, is James Harden like, he say he want to win championships, and by the way, that video by, Too Raw for TV was fire. Great stuff. Really appreciated that video. I agree with pretty much everything, about James Harden that was said by Too Raw. Look, I'm not the biggest James Harden fan because I feel like he doesn't show up when it counts. I think he's going to be a guy when his career is all said and done. He's going to be a guy that scored a shitload of points and ain't going to have nothing behind it. He going to be just a dude that's going to go into the Hall of Fame with no rings and just a dude that scored a whole bunch of points. James Harden is 30 years old. He's averaging, I forgot how much he's averaging per game. He's averaging over 30 points a game. More than likely, he'll hit the 20,000 point mark by season's end, or probably he may hit it by the end of March. You never know. No, if it was up to him, he'd try to average 60 points a game to where he could hit it by the All-Star break. But he will eventually cross the 20,000 mark. And it looked like he's on pace for at least between, you figure, hey, he's 30 now, he plays another 6 years. James Harden probably is going to finish with around between 28 and 30,000 points. I think he's going to be somewhere in that realm, where he's going to be in that neighborhood where he's going to hit between 28 and 30,000 points. And like I said, what is he going to have to show for it? What will be his legacy? Just a dude that can score, and he ain't the best defensive player in the world. So you wonder, what is the deal with James Harden? Like I said, he sounds sincere when he say he want to win a championship, but then his shot selection and how many shots he take proves otherwise. And he's not clutch when he needs to be clutch. So like I said, what is going to be his legacy? Like I said, he scores a shitload of points. Yes, he can score. He's one of the best prolific scorers in the league. But you just be like, damn. What else can he do? He kind of remind you, if he was a boxer. If he was a boxer, he would be... Who would he remind me of if he was like a boxer? He would kind of remind you a little bit of somebody like Paul Williams. Paul Williams was a great offensive fighter, but he wasn't the best defensive fighter in the world. And that was proven, in his fight against Sergio Martinez. It was proven against Lara. It was proven against, what's that dude's name? I cannot remember his name. The dude he suffered his first loss to, and then he ended up knocking him out in a rematch, and then the controversial ended with Kermit Cintron. So that's who James Harden kind of remind me of a little bit. Paul Williams, he was exciting to watch fight. But you knew you wasn't going to see that much defense with him. And I hate what happened to him. But yeah, that's who kind of James Harden remind me of. And on one point it's good, but then on one point it's like bad because he don't do things when it's supposed to count, when it's all on the line. He's fizzled out in playoff games. He hasn't lived for the moment. He's ran away from the moment. So you just kind of wonder, like I said, what we gonna be saying about James Harden like 15 years from now. Yeah, he's gonna go to the Hall of Fame on the first ballot. But then, what else we gonna say about him? He can score? Yeah, okay. I guess so. He just gonna be another great player that didn't make shots when it counted and didn't win nothing. He gonna be in that same category with Dominique Wilkins, Charles Barkley, guys like that just they can score, but they just didn't win shit. Anyway, this your boy Town Biz. I'm out.